Hello guys. No, I want to start otherwise. I want to start with hello dear people. And you should tell me in the comments which iconic artist of Eurovision said that. Hello dear people or thank you dear people. Um, I am making this week's video and I decided to rank the songs of Eurovision, all the 37 songs. I will rank them, and this is not my top 37 because my top 37 is different. The ranking the 37 songs is how I think they will do in Eurovision, like ungefähr. We call it in German. Ungefähr means like how I think, but it doesn't mean that it will happen like this because we are usually very wrong. But to some, I am sure that they will do the way that I think they will do. And to some, I'll be definitely very, very delusional, and this I know about. I have the help of the website Tier Maker. I have seen a lot of people making this with Tier Maker, so I'm very thankful for this website, tiermaker.com, because it's easy. There are tiers, and you'll see it like on the video how it will appear, and it's like very easy like to see how it's like put and everything, and I'll be explaining it throughout the video. And yeah, what I want to say is that here I have, of course I have my favorites, but I ranked everything of how I think it would do, and I can already start with the first picture of it, of how I put it, some of the countries, the first 5 countries that I have put it, and you can see that I have like the first tier is the top 3, what I think, which songs I think that they would be potentially top 3, which songs do I think potentially will do a top 10, which songs do I see on the left side of the scoreboard, which songs do I think they will be on the right side of the scoreboard, and I have a question mark. The question mark means that I don't really know. Like the countries that I put there, I have no idea because I am not so sure that they will qualify even. So that's why I have it like this. And you can see already the first countries that I have. For example, Lithuania, I do think as a prediction that it will qualify. And I do think that Lithuania will be at the left side of the scoreboard. The left side is the good side, like where we have the top 15 or top 30, I think. And the right side of the scoreboard is the rest of them until 25 or 26. And yeah, so you can see that I already predict for me that Lithuania will be on the left side of the scoreboard. It's not at all my kind of song, but I think that because it's a very unique song and we have nothing like this on this year's Eurovision, it will stand out from all of the songs that they will perform. They will 100% qualify and they will be on the left side of the scoreboard, but not particularly in the top 10 because I don't think that it will do like so well. Maybe it will. Then I have on the right side of the scoreboard, you can see Switzerland. Switzerland is already in the final. I think Switzerland is really strong ballad, really interesting ballad. I really like her. She has a voice, Zoe May, but yeah, that's a prediction, I guess, of me thinking and rethinking how it will do. I have the 3, Croatia, Iceland and Portugal, because I really don't know if they would qualify. And even if they would qualify, I cannot predict where they would be. Like if Croatia qualifies, which I would love for Marco, I don't know. Would he do a left side of the scoreboard? Would he do a right side of the scoreboard? That's very tough to say. Same for Iceland. I know that many people think that Iceland will qualify. I still don't know. I'm not so sure. I am like 60 to 40% 60 for maybe qualifier and 40 making it. I have the second list of the songs where I have put it a bit more songs, and the second list is already showing that I have put it Poland and Malta inside as a potential top 10. I do think as a prediction that Malta and Gaia, Poland, Justina will be potentially making it to the top 10. And then I have Italy also on the left side of the scoreboard because I really don't know. Like, I see it taking some jury points, I really don't know if public votes will be given so much in order this song to make it on the left side of the scoreboard. And maybe this will be like the first year after so many years that Italy is not on the left side of the scoreboard. Then I have added also Georgia, as you can see, as a question mark, because if I said about Iceland 60-40, I think Georgia is like 80-20. Amazing voice, really interesting beginning of the song, losing me at the end. The song just loses me. From the middle until the end, I am a bit lost. I forgot to say that this t-shirt is from Paco, my dear friend Paco, Chico Toxico. He's making t-shirts every year with his logo. This is his logo, Chico Toxico. So this is toxicity all over my t-shirt. And he gives me every year pictures again, t-shirts. I have yellow, I have blue, I have now this one, and this is also the color of basil, so that's why it's like all Eurovision in here. The brain is Eurovision, the mouth is Eurovision, and the t-shirt is Eurovision. So yeah, that's the second list. Then I go to the third one where I have a bit more countries now put, and there you can see that I have put it as a potential top 3, predicting and ranking, and having Melody with Spain and Austria already in the first 2 spots that I have put it as a potential top 3 are those 2. And for Austria, I think many other people will agree with that it's for sure a potential top 3. For Spain, I know that many people will disagree, except Spanish people, because Spanish people absolutely love it, but not only Spanish, because I am not Spanish. But I really think that this is the absolute pop song of the season. Of course, we have Malta as a pop song and other pop songs we have, but for me, this is the year of Spain making it like back then with slow-mo, or even I can say like, I don't know, Eleni Foureira with Cyprus being very down, nobody caring, everybody making fun of the bananas that she had in the video clip. And at the end of the day, once the performance was shown and the rehearsal clip happened, she went immediately there high in the odds and she was in the top 3. I think Melody will prove everybody wrong that doesn't believe in the song and that doesn't believe that it will do so well. And I think that it's a very easy hearing song that could work for potentially new viewers of Eurovision who just watched the final because Spain is in the final, and it will be voted. Then I have potential top 10 San Marino. I truly believe, this is like I'm 100% sure, he's qualifying and he's making it in the potential top 10. I see jury points falling on him and public votes, and maybe he will have like more public votes than some favorites that he has next to him there, like Poland and Malta. This could happen. I really see that happening, that Gabri Ponte will be taking those points and will be very high. On the left side of the scoreboard, I have added also Ukraine and Estonia. Estonia, I truly believe that it will be on the left side of the scoreboard, if not even potential top 10. But we have too many public votings that will be potentially top 10, and at the end of the day, we'll have those that will take like 30 points on the public, because not everybody can take 300. Ukraine, I have put it there because historically looking how Ukraine is always doing good on the public and on the juries, and this song, as I have said, it grew on me very much, and it's a very original song, so I do think that it will have a lot of voters. Then on the right side of the scoreboard, I have Montenegro and Clement, which means that I have predicted, and I predict that both of them will make it in the final. And I know for Montenegro it's very tough. It's a second position. It's a very tough position to be qualifying, but it's not impossible. Then I go on the fourth list. And then I have added there Netherlands potential top 3. For that, I am also like with Austria, 100% sure that Claude will be a potential top 3. If he's not on the potential top 3 or winner, he would be 4th. But I don't think that he will be. I don't think that Netherlands will be out of the top 5. Then potential top 10, I have also Norway, and Norway is so making it. I think Norway will be stealing votes from other countries because of the young or my age people, but also older people that will be voting it, because it's like it's very Nordic. He's very young. He looks also very motivated. He has amazing staging idea probably if he has something similar to the national final. So I think it will be potential top 10. Then on the left side of the scoreboard, I haven't added anyone, but I have put it to the right side, and I have put Serbia and Denmark. Um, if those two make it in the final, they will be at the right side of the scoreboard. I know for Denmark it's like a bit heartbreaking for people who really really love the song, and I do love the song a lot. And I have Malta, this one, Denmark, Spain, um, Austria, Sweden. Those are the one of the songs that are my most heard songs. But potentially, and ranking them and how I think they will do, I think Denmark will be right side of the scoreboard. Then I have also Ireland with a question mark, which I explained why I have it like that. Um, then I have a bit more countries put, and in the potential top three, I already have also Sweden and Finland. I have added, and now you tell me like, how is it potential top three when you have put it 5 countries? Well, it's like you can think of even 10 countries that potentially could be top three. When I was making the tier maker, I was all the time thinking like, but why do I put more songs than three? But it's not that I think that only three will make it. I potentially have in my head all of those five that they could do a top three or a big flop, but I don't see those two flopping. Especially Erika Wickman and Sweden. Sweden will be like jury and televote. Like 200% will be in the top three, if not winning. And about Erika Wickman, I still believe that this will be sold on the casual viewers really, really well, and it will stay in the mind. It will stick in the heads of people, and people will want to vote for it. We don't know what kind of staging she will do, but the staging that she already had already proves that this has top 5, top 3 potential material. On the potential top 10, I have added Greece, only one country. I do think that Greece will take a lot of votes on the juries. I do think that Claudia will have, and I hope that they will have, for Kasevergilnos will have made a really good staging idea, because the song lacked staging in the Ethnikos Telikos, and that's why, because the song as a song is a potential top 10. If also the staging idea is way better made and way better presented and shows a bit parts of the lyrics, I think people will vote for it. All the countries around Greece will vote for it, also public votes and not only. And yeah, I do think that Greece is coming finally in the top 10, because last year Marina missed the top 10, although public votes she was in the top 10. On the left side of the scoreboard, I have added now France, Germany, and Austria. Australia, not Austria. About France, I saw a lot of people putting France first, second. I do believe that potentially it could do a second place, a third place, but when I was ranking them and when I was thinking about them, I was thinking that we have also many ballads, as we have also many pop songs, many for publicly to be voted, but we have also many ballads, and not all of the ballads will take like 200 or 250 jury points. But I do think that France has a very strong entry, and I really, really like Maman. But me personally, I'm not listening to it as often as I listen other ballads like Austria or Greece, or which one do I have here as a ballad? Even Switzerland I listen a bit more, I think. But I do think that it can pull out at the end of the day, okay, left side of the scoreboard, but maybe even top 10. For Germany, it's a big mystery, because I have ranked it the way that when I hear the song, because I hear the song very often, and because I think that the song is an absolute banger. She never performed it live. We haven't seen it live. We saw it live actually, that she performed it last week, and it was actually pretty decent. It was like more than decent. It was actually really good. And if she would do that, because obviously she's not sick anymore, Tina, she will perform it very well. I just don't know the staging. I have no idea what kind of staging they would pull out, and that's why I'm thinking like we need to know the staging also. That's why I'm ranking them without knowing anything from the rehearsals right now. They start from next week. And then I have Gojo also. If he qualifies, I do think that he will be in the left side of the scoreboard because it's fun. I have added also Azerbaijan and also Cyprus as a question mark because I was not so pleasantly surprised from Azerbaijan. Because I don't know, I just don't know. The question mark really fits. Then about Cyprus, I just feel a bit sorry that I have it there, but I'm not sold yet for Cyprus. Like I need to see this grandiose idea of a staging that they have, because I read that they will have this podest, this, how is it called in English? I don't know. And he will be standing there, so he's also training on a treadmill so he can pull out the vocals, which the end of the song has higher vocals. And yeah, I don't know, like I could be, for example, for Cyprus I could be very wrong. For Cyprus it could be like left side of the scoreboard and even potentially doing top 10. And of course, as I said at the beginning of the video, I potentially see but the way through my eyes. I have the last ones with all of the countries inside now, the rest of them, and I have not changed anything in the potential top 3. I have just the 5 that I have put it and that you can see. But in the potential top 10, I have added Czechia, Israel, and Albania. Albania, 100% I potentially see it doing so well, even though still not enough people are talking about it as Czechia. Especially for Czechia, I see it potential top 10, but I can see it even being 4th or even higher, because he has the vocals, he has the stage presence, he has the looks, and he has this banger, because it's an absolute banger. Israel, historically looking, Israel is doing well in the public votes like last year, and the song is a song that could be potentially doing well also in the juries and in the public, so I don't think that Israel will be out of the top 10. And for Albania, I already said what I think. And then I have Luxembourg, left side of the scoreboard, because Luxembourg and Belgium, both of them, I have them, they're in my personal top 10. Like if you ask me, I have Belgium second favorite right now. It's on my second place out of the 37, and Luxembourg I have 6th out of the 37. But ranking them and thinking how potentially they could do, I do think both of them qualify 100%, and both of them will be in the left side of the scoreboard for different reasons. The one is an absolute rave banger, clubby banger, and Luxembourg is just the way Laura Thorne, the song, the beat of the song, the lyrics of the song, the sweet sassy thing that she has while performing, this could work so well, exactly like Norway. Those two they could do so well on the young viewers of Eurovision that all of them will vote just for those, you know? And then I have a bit more. I have a right side of the scoreboard. I have Armenia. I have Latvia, although I love Latvia, and Latvia is 11th or 12th from my favorites. And I have the UK. And those three, I see them like, I already see Latvia, predicting Latvia to qualify. I don't think that the Automatas will miss the final. I think they will be in the final. And they could potentially do better. They could potentially do left side of the scoreboard or even top 10. I wish that for them, because it's also one of the songs together with Ukraine that I think that they are very special. They are very in their own bubble, and no other song is similar to them, and that's why they could stand out from the rest of them. But this also means that many of the songs are like this, but I still think that Latvia is 100% making it to the final. UK, I have also right side. of the scoreboard, but that doesn't mean right side of the scoreboard that I potentially see it being 22nd or 23rd, like one of the last places. I more see UK doing something like 15th, 16th place, 14th maybe, and surprisingly, they could even do better because I think like out of the 37 countries, at least 18 or 19 countries will give good jury points to the UK. And when I say if they give good jury points like 5, 6, 7, this already will put UK in the top 10 actually. So that's not a very bad thing. That's how I predicted them. And I have one more tier from the tier maker that I have made, and this is a list of, I have splitted them of how do I see it doing and why do I see it doing like this. For example, I have 5 countries on the left side which I think that they will be more voted by the juries, and this is Switzerland, Serbia, if they make it, if he makes it, UK, France, and Greece. So those are they. Of course, that doesn't mean that they'll take 0 points for the public, but they will take a bit more jury. Then we have a lot of countries that more will be voted from the public, and this is already 7 countries that I have there. So that's why I think that many will cancel each other, and that's why we'll have those shocking moments of someone who we think would be an absolute public voter that would really publicly vote, they will not do as well as we think. Then we have both jury and public, which is the best option because it could be one of those the winner, and this is like Czechia, Sweden, Claude, Netherlands, and Austria. Those 4. I have another will they qualify, which is like I still when I think about it, like I do potentially see it, but I'm thinking like, but will it? And this is the 9 countries that I have here, of course, and then I have there down with 2 question marks, which is Armenia, Latvia, Lithuania, Belgium, Italy, Australia, Luxembourg, and Denmark. And when I have put those 2 question marks, I was overthinking about it, and I was thinking like, okay, in the previous ranking that I showed on the list, I have already split them and put them where I think, but I still have this in my mind of watching other people's favorites and watching other YouTube creators and ranking the songs and putting their favorites, and they have many of those songs here very down in their favorites, and they talk about them and they say why do they have them so down, and it all makes also sense but also not so much. So I have put them as a question mark, but in this list as a question mark it means like they could either do really good or they could do not so good. And for example, now for 3 or 4 of them, I really wish that they will do better than what my predicting mind is thinking. But yeah, this is what I think. And you can tell me in the comments if you agree with my rankings, because I don't think last year I did a ranking. I think last year I did just my top 15 or my top 20, but it was my personal favorites. And this time I decided to rank them, and then when I sat down to make for 1.5 hour or 1 hour the lists, I was all the time thinking like, no, don't think with what is your favorite and who is your number 1 and you just put it there in the potential top 3. Just think of previous years of Eurovision, other favorites that I have had, how did they do, how did the public vote, because as I said, like it's gonna be a very tough thing for all those songs expecting to take public votes, and at the end of the day we cannot have 8 countries with 300 points. No, it's gonna be 1 maybe with 400 something, 2 with 300, the rest will be maybe 1 with 200, and the rest will be like 100, 80, 50, 30, 15, 5, 10, 0. So we'll have those shocking moments. And I mean, jury is a bit more easier to predict, but not public. You can tell me in the comments with which ones do you agree, with which ones do you totally disagree, and do you think it's gonna come like this? Like, will we have something like this? Will it be something like this? Would you be happy if you have it like this or not? Yeah. I'm waiting to see the comments on the comment section.